Breaking news from FC Barcelona. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, one of the leaders in the Barca dressing room, has officially begun his recovery after undergoing delicate back surgery. The German goalkeeper, who had already been through the operating room 2 years ago for similar issues, once again faced a complicated episode this past July 25, when he made the decision to undergo another surgery to finally put an end to the recurring problems that were troubling him. Doctors have labeled the procedure a success, but his return to the pitch won't be immediate. Ter Stegen will need to wait several months before he can wear the gloves for Barcelona again. Despite that, fans received a boost of optimism this Monday when the player himself shared a post on Instagram. The photo showed him arriving at Bordeaux airport, accompanied by the caption, "Back to work. My first week of recovery begins." That message quickly spread across social media, generating encouragement from supporters as well as teammates. Ter Stegen's summer was marked by a cloud of uncertainty. Barcelona made the surprising decision to pay the release clause of Joan Garcia from Espanyol and secure the services of the young Catalan goalkeeper. Many interpreted this bold move as a sign that the club was preparing for a future without Ter Stegen, despite the fact he still had 2 years left on his contract and had publicly declared his intention to fulfill it. The situation escalated when the back problems returned, forcing Barca to urgently register Garcia. That led to unexpected internal tension. Ter Stegen, confident he could return sooner than anticipated, initially refused to sign the medical report that needed to be sent to La Liga. This sparked friction with the board, and in a drastic step, the club even stripped him of the captain's armband just hours before the Joan Gamper Trophy presentation. However, after a meeting with President Joan Laporta, Ter Stegen backed down, agreed to sign the document, and was reinstated as captain. A few days later, La Liga's medical committee confirmed the injury as long-term, which allowed Barcelona to officially register Joan Garcia without further issues. The youngster has already begun to prove his worth, delivering an impressive performance against Rayo Vallecano last weekend, where his saves were key to securing a draw. But Barcelona's news does not end at the goalkeeper position. At the same time, the club finalized the loan deal of Héctor to Elche until June 2026. The agreement does not include a purchase option, ensuring that the young fullback will return to the Camp Nou once the loan spell is over. The operation was sealed in the final hours of the transfer window, after Mallorca, Elche's main competitor for his signature, failed to free up Pablo Maffio. Interest from Premier League and Serie A clubs also existed, but ultimately the Elche project was what convinced the player. Fort's recent trajectory at Barcelona has been full of ups and downs. During pre-season, he hoped to secure a place in Hansi Flick's plans, but the adaptation of Eric Garcia to right-back limited his opportunities. Both Deco and Flick were clear during the Asian tour. The best option for him was a loan move to gain consistent minutes. Initially hesitant, the 18-year-old eventually accepted, realizing the intense competition at Barca. Now, Fort embarks on a new chapter with Elche, where he will seek valuable experience and return stronger to Barcelona. Fans remember that he already made his debut under pressure, first in the Champions League against Royal Antwerp in December 2023 and later in La Liga in January 2024. In summary, Barca is living through a transitional moment. Ter Stegen is fighting to recover from his toughest injury, Joan Garcia is taking full advantage of his chance to shine, and Héctor Fort is on a path to growth away from Camp Nou. And now it's your turn. Do you think Ter Stegen will return earlier than expected, or should Barcelona rely fully on Joan Garcia for the coming months? Will Héctor Fort take advantage of his loan at Elche and come back stronger? Share your opinion in the comments, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any Barca updates.